make sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com, and if you're local in California, you can check out their store where they have cards, games, figures, and more. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Aniplex Buzzmod Demon Slayer Akaza, my favorite upper moon. I am so excited to finally have this figure, but is it amazing or is it absolute garbage? Let's find out today and get right into the review! So as you can see, we do have the basic box here. There's the front looking pretty nice, the one side, the back with a lot of cool promo images, then the other side of the box. So now let's move on to the detail. So for Akaza's detail, Buzzmod did a beautiful job with the paint and sculpt. Looks like they took Akaza right out of the Mugen Train arc, or movie, or series. God, there's so many I could say. But usually when it comes to the paint and sculpt for Buzzmod, they do always go above and beyond. We do get these soft goods for the vest, and yes, there is bendy wire in it, so that is definitely awesome. Paint is super clean from his tattoos or markings, and the shading looks great too throughout the figure. Seems like I can't get his vest like fully down. You really gotta like mess with it to get it down, so that might be an issue that might bother some people because he has like such huge traps and he's just like jacked. And be careful with those two front pieces that I'm pegging in right there. Those pop out very easily, and it gets extremely frustrating. One big issue with this line though is the price tag. These figures are so much money, and that's their retail price, from like $120 to $140. It's like, geez. So that is a big factor that discourages a lot of collectors from buying figures in this line. So now for the height of Akaza, to the very top of his head, it looks like he's a little over 5.5 inches. Then to the top of his hair, he's about 5 inches and 3/4 of an inch tall. And then here he is compared to some other Buzzmod Demon Slayer figures. So I only have a Inosuke and Uzui at the moment, and now Akaza. And then we also have the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie version, Goku. And we do have the newer SH Figure Arts Naruto. And here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts new Sasuke. Then we do have the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Super Serum Vegeta. Then we do have Turles and Bardock. And he's around the same height as Bardock, as you can see there. But there's the height and height comparisons. Now, let's move on to the accessories. Moving on to the accessories, we get a ton of great stuff with Akaza here. So we do get some faces, hands, we get interchangeable legs, then we get effects, and then we get his destructive death compass needle, which is freaking awesome. They really did hook him up with great accessories. Akaza is included with 4 alternate faces. Starting on the left, we do get the smirking face, which is great. Then we do get the concerned type look. Then we do get another like either laughing or sadistic smiling face, which is my favorite. Then we do get the angry teeth gritted face. All 4 of them face sculpts are so on point with this figure. One thing I'm not happy about, we don't get a basic stern face. Like, come on, bro. Akaza most of the time does have a basic stern face. Like, the smiling faces are perfecto, but wish we got that basic stern face. And here we have the destructive death compass needle, which looks great. It is translucent, paints really nice on it, so great job with that, Buzzmod. Then we do get the kneeling knees, which every figure comes with these, and they did a fantastic job once again. The beads look great around the ankles, the veins on his legs look great, in the bagginess to the pants. Then we get some pretty cool effects, so we get a pair of each, or 2 of each. So we do get these ones. They're meant for his legs. You can use them on his arms if you want. At first I thought they were for his arms, then realized they're for his legs. But they did do a very nice job with the sculpting, and I love how they faded the white or blended the white into the blue translucent plastic. Really turned out nice. Then we do get the punching effect ones, which has a peg hole on the inside, pegs very easily into Akaza's wrist joint, and once again, great job with the paint and sculpting. Then we do get a total of 14 alternate hands, and that's what I'm talking about. So we do get a pair of fists, we do get a pair of gripping hands, which you can have them like grip onto the blade of Rengoku's sword or Tanjiro or somebody. Then we do get some really cool martial arts stance type hands. Then we do get the karate chippity chopperoo type hands. Then we get god. Then we do get some open resting type hands. Then we do get some kind of finger clenching hands. Then we do get like open palm type blast looking hands, but he doesn't really do that. I mean, he could. So yeah, that is all the accessories with Akaza. So now heading on over to the articulation, Akaza looks down pretty good. Looks up decently, but you do see some gappage on the lower neck, which I don't like. We do get very nice pivot at both the joints, and then of course you do get the swivel action. Then for the torso, crunches forward really well. There's like 3 joints in the torso alone. You see a little gap on the back, not much. It does go back really well also. Then you do get very nice pivot, but you do see gappage at the waist, but the pivot's great with all the joints. Then you do get the swivel at all the joints on the torso there. Now for the shoulders, we do have a double ball hinge there where the arms go out a little more than 90 degrees, so that's definitely good. They do go up and down. No bicep swivel, you have to use it at the shoulder. Then we do have a single jointed elbows that hit a little more than 90 degrees, and they do swivel as well. Then we do have a ball hinge on the wrist that does swivel and hinge back and forth. Now for the legs here, Akaza kicks forward about 90 degrees, which is good enough, goes back about 45 degrees, and he can definitely Jean-Claude Van Damme it. Now that's some awesome action posing. Then we do get upper thigh swivel, single jointed knees that barely get 90. Don't really like that. There's a little swivel at my lower leg. Then we do get swivel at the ankle, hinges up pretty good, hinges down even better, and then what a beautiful 90-degree bend ankle pivot. Yes, I love it. And then we do get a toe hinge a-roo. So overall, I freaking love this figure, but the price for this line is just way too high. Wish they were more affordable so other collectors can enjoy these amazing Demon Slayer figures. I am glad I pulled the trigger on this one, cause Akaza is my favorite Upper Moon and easily becoming one of my all-time favorite characters, so I had to get it at some point. There is the minor issue with the swivel at the ankle being a bit too loose for my liking. But at least the thigh joints are sturdy, unlike Uzui, Giyu, and all the other previous releases. So they might have fixed the loose hip joints, but now there's loose swivels on the ankles. They are still fairly a new figure company, so they'll learn as they go along. But their detail alone on their Demon Slayer figures are outstanding, and Akaza is hands down one of their best, detail-wise. Articulation is really good too. I had a bunch of fun putting him in these poses here, and that is always a big plus in my book. And lastly, the accessories. They definitely hooked it up. Tons of hands, faceplates, and even effects, plus more. So no issue with limited accessories, and that's another plus in Daredevil 19's book. So this Akaza is definitely worth having in your collection, but it'll be up to you if you want to spend that type of money on it. So now, moving on over to my ratings here. For the detail, easy 9.5, articulation, even 9, and then accessories, 9.2. So now my overall rating for the Buzzmod Akaza is a 9.2. Now for the QC and price rating, for the QC issue rating, I'm going to give it an 8.7, and then the price rating, I'm going to give it a 7.9. But anyway, that is my review of the Aniplex Buzzmod Demon Slayer Akaza. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about the figure in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later.